Selene and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I've been able to repair my hair after a horrible experience at a hair salon. I thought it was so damaged that there was no way that my hair was going to be able to be repaired. I thought I had to chop it all off, but I was able to fix it over the past year. This is the happiest I've ever been with my hair. So I'm going to share with you guys what helped me get my hair this healthy by using different methods, and also just like what products you should really focus on when it comes to repairing your hair. Also what hot tools to use. So I will be sharing with you guys some of the hair tools that are not as damaging as others can be. And if you are new to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you join our family and subscribe to my channel, and as well as turn on those notifications. That way you guys get notified as soon as I upload a new video. And if you guys feel like it, then also please give it a big thumbs up, because it actually helps out my channel a lot, because it'll give more engagement to this video and YouTube recognizes it that it's a video that people can relate to, and so it's most likely to pop up on other people's feed, and that is how you help out liking a video. So now let's get into it. Alright, so let me give you a little bit of backstory of how my hair got so damaged. So I went to a hairstylist, which I have been going to for the past 6 years, and I really did love her. I loved her work. She did a great job, and I'm not going to call her out because I don't believe in ruining people's reputation. That's just not me. But I went to her and I asked her if she could do something that she's done every single year, which is to make my hair a lighter color, and then she puts like lowlights and highlights in my hair. And it just so happened that she has been getting a lot more in demand, and it was a really busy day at the salon, and so I noticed that I was sitting waiting with bleach on my hair a lot longer than I usually do, and I was like, okay, like it's starting to burn my scalp, like what's going on? So I told her a couple times like, hey, do you think it's ready? It's kind of been like past a certain amount of time that it usually is, and she was like, oh no, it needs a little bit longer, just, you know, we'll come get you in a little bit. So she was really busy with all of our other clients, and then the second time I was like, okay, I have to say something because it really does itch a lot and it hurts. So I went up to her again. I was like, you know, it's really burning. Like, can we get it off now? I think it's set in. And she was like, oh my goodness, yes. Oh my, please come over here and sit down. We're going to wash it. And right away, she looked like she was a little bit like flabbergasted. And I could tell that it wasn't supposed to be on my hair for that long, and I felt it, I knew it. And so right away she like washed my hair, did whatever she had to do, sat me back on the chair, blow dried my hair, and she didn't include any of the colors that she was supposed to. So it was supposed to be lighter, but it was supposed to be several different browns, like lowlights and highlights. And then I was like, you know, it doesn't look like it usually does. I'm like, my hair is like black dark, and I had like white platinum streaks in my hair. I felt like I looked like Cruella de Vil. Like, it looked pretty bad. And then I was like, this isn't how it's supposed to look like. Do you remember what it's supposed to look like? Like, here, let me show you the picture once again, so I could show you like what it's supposed to look like. She was like, oh yeah, she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, let me fix it. So then she sat me back down on the chair to dye it. She put in more hair coloring on my hair, sat me down again for another like 30 minutes, and then I waited there for a while, and then I kind of had to be like, is it ready yet? Like, she was just so busy that she kind of forgot about me. And then I got sat down on the chair to wash my hair another time and then blow dry it again. I did notice that my hair was extremely damaged when she blow dried my hair, and it was just like sticking out, and you could tell that she looked a little bit nervous when she was like cutting up my hair. And let me just tell you, every single year for the past 6 years, I never get any layers on the back of my head. I always just get it like trimmed this way. So this front part does have a little bit of layers just to shape my face, but the back of my hair does not have any layers whatsoever, because I've always enjoyed and liked long hair on myself. And so I noticed that she was doing a lot of cutting, and I was looking on the ground, and there was just so much hair on the ground, and I was like, okay, like, when I was done, I didn't even check my hair really, because I was so tired of waiting there for such a long time. I was there for like over 3 hours, and I was like, I just want to go home. Like, I just need to do the rest of my errands that I had planned to do today, and I've been sitting here for like over 3 hours. So then I went home and I saw the layers in my hair, and I saw that she cut the shortest layer in the back of my head this short. I am not exaggerating, because I remember looking at it in the mirror and I measured it with my hand. So that means she cut the back of my hair as short as possible to hide the damage. And then in the front, she put so many layers, and I was freaking out, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, what should I say? I'm not a confrontational person. I didn't want to like ruin the relationship, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Should I just like go back and tell her? If I go back and tell her, there's nothing that she could do. She can't like put more hair on me. I just have to fix it myself. And so I waited through the summer because there was just so many events and so many things going on. I was traveling a lot that I just kind of dealt with it, and I had to put a lot of heat in it to make it look like it wasn't damaged, and I just had to use like a lot of product, and the more heat that I would put on it, the more damage it would get. And then a few months later, I was like, I just can't take this anymore. It looks so bad. My hair needs to be retouched or something in order for it to look somewhat decent, but I didn't want to add any more bleach to it. I switched hairstylists, and so I decided to dye it a darker color, and so I went as close as possible to my hair color as I could. So after that, I started to get hair trims on my hair in order to slowly take off the damaged hair. And one of the hairstylists that I went to, she said that she noticed that a lot of hair would come out when she would wash it, and she recommended for me to start using vitamins. So the main product that I do recommend when it comes to trying to regrow your hair or trying to repair any damage is to take vitamins. And the ones that I used were the women's one-a-day vitamins. I went out and bought them as soon as my hairstylist recommended them, and I did notice somewhat of a difference, but they did make me really nauseous, and so I switched to just taking biotin, and the biotin didn't do that much of a difference either. But then Nature's Bounty reached out to me, and they wanted to work on a campaign with me, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to try out like a different supplement, and so I decided to go with Nature's Bounty, and that's when I saw a huge difference. You gotta give it some time though. You can't just take vitamins and expect change in like a week or even a month. So I took them for a couple of months, and that's when I noticed that my hair didn't fall out as much, and I noticed that I was getting a lot of more hair, a lot new baby hairs were popping up, and I was like, oh my goodness, like my hair is growing, it's not falling out as much, it has way more volume, and that was like the number one difference that I saw in my hair. And I was just so excited about this collaboration with Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails. I'll have a link down below where you guys can find that video because it was so genuine and so real, and I was really happy. I got amazing feedback, and honestly I do recommend them. This video is not sponsored at all whatsoever, but I did work with them in the past because working with different brands has allowed me to try out so many different products and see which ones work and which ones don't. And so I've actually been reached out by multiple brands to collaborate with them, and I do my research before I jump on any sponsorship or any deal with any brand. I'm not afraid to turn down a brand deal for whatever amount of money. Like, to me that doesn't matter. I want to see results, and I want a product that I love and that I believe in, and I want to share that with you guys as well. So I will never forget the very first brand deal that I turned down, and I felt so empowered and I felt so good about myself making that decision. Even though it was for a lot of money, it just wasn't worth it because I didn't think that it would be good for my viewers, and it was a hair supplement brand. I won't name who they were, but they did offer like $5,000, which is so crazy, but I was like, nope, like I don't want to work with this brand, and I felt so good about turning down something that I didn't believe in because it wasn't great for my viewers. So whenever I put up any sponsored content, it's because I've done my research, I love the product or I believe in it, and I've tried them out before. So just want to let you guys know that really quick. So let's jump into the next step that I've been doing for my hair. Aside from just taking vitamins, there are some hair products that I highly recommend. The first one is cold pressed coconut oil. You can find this at any grocery store. You can find it at Aldi's. That's where I get mine. It's super inexpensive. I like to grab a little bit of this and put it on my scalp and put it like on the tips of my hair like half an hour before I take a shower. And I do this maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, not that often. I really recommend for you to grab one of these bottles and just keep it in your bathroom. Another tip is that whenever you have your hair in a braid or up in a bun and your hair is somewhat wet, always put in a leave-in conditioner. This helps out tremendously because it's like you're wearing a mask all day long, and it really like softens your hair. It like helps like smooth it out. And there are 3 different ones that I really love. The first one is this one from Garnier Fructis, and it is the Damage Eraser Split End Bandage, and I put a generous amount on my hand, and I put it at the bottom, and then gonna grab another generous amount and I'll put it like at the top, and I'll be able to put it all throughout my hair as I'm braiding it. Another one that I absolutely love is this one from Schwarzkopf. It's a little bit more on the pricier side for drugstore, but this is the Omega Repair 11-in-1 leave-in hair rebuild conditioner, and I put this as I do my braid or also on a top bun as well. And then my absolute favorite one, but I do think it's so overpriced, but it's so worth it, is this one from Kenra Cosmetics, and it is the Luxe One Leave-In All-in-One Miracle Spray. It does wonders. It smells amazing and it leaves my hair like no other product. I haven't repurchased this one. I'm trying to take care of it and I'm trying to use up these a lot more, but I do notice a big difference with this one. These two you can find at any drugstore, and then this one I find at Ulta. I'm not very specific with shampoos or conditioners. Sometimes my hair's really dry and I have dandruff, and so I use like Head and Shoulders. Other times my hair's really oily and I need to use like different hair shampoos. So I'm not picky when it comes to those. Nothing has been very specific that I stick to, but something that does help is a treatment, and this one is from Nexxus. This is just a one-time hair treatment that you can do like every couple of months or once a year if you want, because it actually gives you back the protein that you lose in a year. So it's pretty great. And they also carry a shampoo and conditioner. If you guys are interested, you guys can do your research if you'd like. Styling your hair with heat in general is just bad, but trying to do as least damage as possible to your hair is a key essential for you to have healthy hair. And so these are some of my absolute favorite. The first one that I want to talk about, it is a thermal heat protectant. That means that whenever you're adding any type of heat to your hair, you want some kind of layer or protectant in order for your hair not to be completely fried. Alright, so this is the Kenra Blow Dry Spray Advanced Dry Thermal Protectant, and it's going to help like shield your hair when it comes to applying like heat to it. Can't get myself to buy the full version bottle. It's like $33, and then the smaller version, which is this right here, is $22, so I just keep buying this to make myself feel better. But what I like to do is I like to spray this all over my hair prior to applying any heat to it, and then I'll go in and I'll, you know, style my hair, whether it's like curling it or straightening it or blow drying it. Whenever I can't get myself to buy this because it is on the pricier side, there is a cheaper alternative. It's called Beyond the Zone. I don't have it with me currently, but I did have it in a travel size. I used it all up, but that one does weigh your hair down a tiny bit, and it does make it look a little bit greasier than what I wanted to, but that's also a really good hair product for you to protect your hair, and it works really great, especially if you have really hard to curl or style hair where you feel like it's really stubborn and it's not like straightening or it's not curling. That's one that I would recommend. I absolutely love it. I got my best friend hooked on it, but once I discovered this one, there was just no going back. And once I'm done styling my hair, this is a product that I absolutely love. This one is from Kiehl's, and it is Smoothing Oil Infused Leave-In Concentrate. And what this is going to do is going to help your hair. It's going to make it shiny. It's going to help out your curls and make them look like more like lustrous. I don't know. I really love this. It smells good. Once again, it smells amazing, and this is for dry or frizzy hair, and it helps out tremendously. It does not leave your hair oily, which is the best part, because even though this is oil infused, your hair just looks so shiny and healthy and bouncy, and it doesn't like weigh it down, and it doesn't make you look like a grease ball. Like, it makes you look so good. So highly recommend this one. It's kind of pricey too, but it is so worth it. And now let me share with you guys the hair appliances that I use that help with your hair too. If I need to use a blow dryer, this is the one that I've been using lately. It is from T3, and they honestly have some of the best hair appliances. You can find them at Sephora. You can also find them at Ulta, and I love them. So this is a hair blow dryer that I use, and it's so beautiful to look at. And another one that I use is also from Dyson. I keep that one at home, but if I travel or anything like that, I'll take that one with me. Now, whenever I want to curl my hair, I love this hair appliance right here. This is from T3 again. It's so gorgeous to look at. Not only that, but I notice that my hair does not get caught in this. It's so smooth. I don't know if you can try this in store, but if you try this out, you will see it for yourself how smooth it is, and I love it so much. Not only that, but this one is really cool because you can actually exchange the type of barrel that you want to use on there. So this is one Usually I like to use the bigger one. A more affordable barrel that I really love too is this one from Hot Tools. The only thing is that I do notice that my hair gets caught in this whenever I'm trying to curl my hair at the bottom. But other than that, I still love it. I use it a lot. You can see there's so much hairspray on it because I've had it for so long. But this is another one that I do recommend and I also love. That is everything that I recommend if you are trying to repair severely damaged hair, or if you just want to take better care of your hair, or you want better products to use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and I will talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah.